Our next session is on the role of AI in HR transformation, a use case demonstration by Oracle. Now, when AI systems partner with HR, the possibilities become endless, from accelerating engagement to building personalized development plans, mining data, and identifying the right information. AI can do a lot in HR. Learn how AI is entering the HR transformation era. And to present this session, we have with us Neeraj Narang, Product Strategy Director, Fusion HCM Development, Oracle. Neeraj is a senior human resources evangelist with a diversified experience in HCM. He has re-engineered and digitized various HCM processes at major growth brands. Welcome, Neeraj. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to an awesome and engaging session with you. Over to you, Neeraj.
So thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone. So let me just minimize this first. So just to introduce myself, I'm Neeraj Narang. I'm responsible for HCM product strategy at Oracle. I work directly with customers and analysts to understand the latest and modern HCM trends. I also help customers understand their many potential paths to modernize talent and HR processes and also re-engineer their processes. And today I'll be covering the role of artificial intelligence and also how it is benefiting the organizations and HR department. I will also be showcasing some of the use cases for with candidate experience, manager, employee, and HR experience, just to give you glimpses that how it will add value to HR departments and organizations. So before I start, I just want to set the context. Today, if we see that we are seeing artificial intelligence all over, in all walks of life, we see artificial intelligence. And as a consumer, the way we have been targeted by various brands, as a driver on the road, and we have also seen the autonomous and self-healing applications available as well. So that means artificial intelligence is all over. And it is affecting each and every person in the world. And also at the same time, HR is no different. So that means although it is affecting other, I would say that people or every other person, but HR is also one area which is also getting a lot of benefit out of it. So I'll be covering that in subsequent slides. So if we talk about the artificial intelligence, so Gartner predicts that by 2020, 85% of customer interactions with companies will not involve human representatives. What does it mean? It means that most of these tasks would be taken away by the artificial intelligence or the applications. So that means they will actually take care of these kind of interactions and improve the efficiency in all the business processes. And if we talk about Oracle call this as adaptive intelligence, and we have been investing a lot. And it is not now, we have been investing for last, since we started building our HCM cloud applications. And Oracle Cloud includes capabilities across all advanced AI platform components also. What does it mean? That means we have been investing in machine learning analysis, which actually help them train and learn behavior and make recommendations, and also enable human experience with natural language processing so that it can return the ready to consume format to everyone so that they can take the benefit of artificial intelligence. And the other important thing is it is not only within organization solution, it also takes the pattern from the potential other solutions who are actually having the artificial intelligence, I would say that information or detail there, and that we call it like that we everyone call it IoT, which is Internet of Things. So that means we also have that advanced capability of IoT. It also take care of anomaly detection. So what does it mean is to trigger alerts on some information which is not relevant or not right for organization. Systems start triggering those kind of alerts so that organization can take proactive actions. And the other important thing is blockchain to enhance community-based authentication of transactions. So all these areas we have been investing for, I would say, many years. And if we talk about what are the key benefits, there are certain trends and outcomes. So trends and outcomes. So LinkedIn recently conducted one survey with managers and recruiters and highlighted some of the key benefits of artificial intelligence. These are like, they say that around 67% managers and recruiters say that it saves time. And also it removes human bias, the bias which comes when we interact with HR or human person. So we actually are biased sometimes, but using this artificial intelligence, it removes that bias. And also it delivers best candidate matches, and also saves money from the department perspective as well as organization perspective. If we talk about the other three studies conducted by other vendors, so it improves the candidate pooling by 3 times. That means qualified candidates with a better, I would say, skill set which is needed by organization, it improves drastically. And from the employee productivity standpoint, it also increases the productivity by 32%. And the most important aspect for any organization is retention. And using artificial intelligence in HCM, it also improves the productivity by 43%. So that means it's adding value all over in all HR functions and sub functions. How Oracle is differentiated in this case? We are delivering the connected intelligence. What does it mean? That we have got all solutions like HCM, ERP, supply chain, CX, and which actually solves problems of various businesses of organization. So using this, you can get the surfaced outcome, and it actually coordinates with all the solutions and give you the better result. And it also derive insights from all over, which is not possible with the human intervention. And as we all say that garbage in, garbage out, similarly smart inputs can get you smart output, and all of them you can get from this connected intelligence what we deliver. And only Oracle has breadth and depth across pillars and the data foundation to deliver connected intelligence. So HCM is one of the, I would say, pillar of Oracle offerings, which delivers end-to-end employee life cycle, starting from hire to retire. If you look at this cycle, it says that attract talent, hire and onboard, etc. So each component is actually benefited using the artificial intelligence. So if I take an example of recruiting, so we could see that the system scans and read and evaluate the candidate profile and eliminates more than 75% of irrelevant data from the system, and gives only the qualified candidate information or data to the recruiter to analyze and act upon. That means recruiters, instead of spending time on screening the candidates, searching for the best candidate, system does all these things with the help of artificial intelligence. Once they onboard that candidate and they become a new hire, the role of artificial intelligence is to provide them customized onboarding experience, because every new hire needs attention. They demand attention from organization, they demand attention from manager, and they have so many queries to answer, but they are not connected, or even HR or organization cannot meet those kind of demands or expectations of new hire. So that way artificial intelligence can provide customized onboarding procedure or the list of tasks which are relevant to that specific position or employee or the new hire. If we again talk further in the other sub functions of HR, so setting up of goals, performance, training, so all these functions and sub functions are benefited using artificial intelligence. In the performance, they actually enable HR to set the concrete objective, and let the other guys, let the other departments work on those objectives incrementally. So that means you are providing them a great way to evaluate people with the best, with the concrete objective setting with them. And not only it actually helps HR to set the concrete objective, it also helps them to identify the best performers and also help them to identify the less engaged employee, so that they can take proactive decision and help organization retain those talents for organization and for various other key roles. And on the training side, we could see that there are, because of continuous technological evaluation, if we see that almost every month we get to see that the new technology is getting evaluated. So employee and manager need to always be in the continuous learning mode. And that is very important for his growth as well as for organization. So using this artificial intelligence, system can actually plan, organize, and coordinate training programs for all staff members. It is not only up to this level, it can also determine the best time frames for new courses and schedule lessons for the specific individual basis all the patterns, trends, etc., which are captured by the system, and system intelligently take care of those aspects. On the time and leave management perspective, system can identify the best suited shift for individual, because a lot of people have some problem in that, and they wanted to understand, they wanted to get rid of those kind of questions, or they want to provide the best shift to the individual so that they can retain them for long. And if we also look at other aspects of this, it also helps in reorganizing or in the restructuring of an organization structure. So what does it mean? So you can identify what are the best organization structure for my new location, which is coming up soon. So at the same time, you can also identify what are the impacts if you move one person from to other one node to other person. Then what is the impact on the budget? What is the impact on the location performance? And who can replace that person? And how much value this person can add to this new location or the organization for the betterment of organization. And you can also predict the various outcomes proactively, like predict the attrition rate, performance rate, etc., using artificial intelligence. And all of them with engaging user experience, with informative insights, with adaptability. All of them are available in Oracle solution. So that means artificial intelligence as a foundation available at each step of, or at each, I would say, step of HR function. If we talk about AI transforms HCM, so just to review what we have already delivered in our solutions. So starting from sourcing the best quality or quantity of candidates, system take care of that kind of, with the help of artificial intelligence, it gives those results. You can also perform what if analysis, and we also leverage dozens of factors which are already there in the system and predict the performance and attrition, so that you can proactively identify the root cause of issues, or root cause of the issues, and retain, or attrition, and retain the talent before they leave. Similarly, on the training side, automated recommendations helps engage people continuously. They can keep learning, and you can also improve compliances. And on the mental and career side, I'll be showing that how this artificial intelligence will help to retain the talent and then give them option of choosing the career of interest. And on the optimized navigation, so in context recommendations, that means it improves the engagement and productivity with the employee. So all of them are available. You can visit our Oracle booth for more information and detailed information on the same. So this is one of the main motive of, or one of the main role of artificial intelligence is to trigger the anomaly, transactions. If you find that some of the information is not correct, and system should trigger, the system will trigger those kind of anomalies detection, and then you can take proactive actions, and you can view that in the form of this dashboard or some insightful report. System will take care of those kind of triggers for you as per the non-compliance done by the by any user. So now as I told you that I'll be showing you the live experience of how it is useful to the manager, candidate, and employee, and also to HR specialist. I'll just take you to the system now, and you could see here that you can enable this kind of artificial intelligence or bot functionality with your own, I would say, themes and logos, etc. And you can perform various tasks directly from there to improve the efficiency and productivity of an employee. So here I'm taking the first example, which is the manager experience. From the manager standpoint, I just got a call from one of my employee who has been sick for last couple of months, that doctor advised her to leave the job and take further rest. So manager wanted to see that, and she requested that if manager can initiate the resignation request on her behalf, although she could also do using self-service, but she requested that. So Gretchen wanted to terminate this employee. And while terminating this employee, she could also wanted to understand how can she fill this position immediately or at ease. So she just clicked on termination, and while she's terminating this employee, she has an option to create job requisition. And while now she just wanted to submit this request. As soon as she submit this request, this requisition gets created for this particular position, and you could see that now this position is vacant and the requisition is created by the system. Now she doesn't know what is the next step for me. She wanted to understand what is the next step. So she opens this bot and write her query that what is the next step to fill this position. As soon as she does that, systems comes back with the solution saying that this is the job requisition process. That means it will be posted on internal and external side, and managers will be invited to review candidate and so on. The other important thing is you can also see if she wants to track from the same place the job requisition she has just initiated, she can check the status directly from here. So artificial intelligence is helping manager in getting their answers immediately whenever they are on specific transaction. So that means it is actually giving the responses specific to the actions taken by the by manager from a place they are actually performing action. So she could say thanks, and then she could finish, or she can continue with the next questions and so on. So this is one of the user experience or use case from manager perspective. If I take example of candidate, so now assuming that this position is posted, and now if I am a candidate, I'm looking for a job, and what I want to search for a good position for me. And what I want to understand first is why should I join this organization? I should join this organization because it has got the award for workplace equality and so on. And now I wanted to understand if any position exists in marketing for me, because I am a marketing guy. Now system intelligently identify which location I am applying this position for, or which location I'm based out of. As soon as I click on this for search, system will take this location itself. That means system understands that I belong to this particular Seattle location, and I would be more keen to know if any position exists in that particular state for me. So I could see these are the suitable opportunities available for me. I can click on one of them and I can get to see detailed information. So artificial intelligence is picking up my location detail and then showing me all the relevant positions which are available in that particular location for me. But now what next for me? I wanted to understand further that whether this position is suitable for me or not, because this is quite senior profile role. I wanted some more information with respect to the junior profile role. So as soon as I clicked on this icon of bot, he says, did you have a question about marketing specialist? The other important thing is the bot knows that this position, the position which I'm interested in is in marketing specialist. So it is asking me question, and I want to ask further questions. Would you consider a junior level candidate? So that means I can raise my question there and then, rather than I keep that question in my mind and think of just connecting with the recruiter team for more answers. So I can get my answers there and then. As soon as I post my question, the bot comes back with the answer, yes, there are junior candidate or positions which are available. Can I help you with anything else? So I can further ask, because I don't know what is the career path for that junior role. I just wanted to understand what is the typical career path of this role. System can give me the career path of that particular role which is best suited for this particular position, so that I can get to see before I apply. So that means I am making the candidate comfortable, sharing that information transparently, and making sure that right candidate is applying in our organization for the right set of jobs, so that we can retain that particular position for long, retain that particular person for long. And I can say that thank you, and then I can close my conversation. So based on this conversation, I can proceed further and I can apply for the position and then go ahead. So this is another use case from the candidate experience perspective. But the another use case, the third use case, is from employee perspective. If in this employee perspective, you could see that there is a bot. It is a career related bot. I want to understand that if any particular position is available or career options are available within organization for me or not. So at the bottom, I'm just typing hi, so that system can recommend me some career recommendation. So that means what system is doing, I have spent around 2 years in the same role. I wanted to understand if any other role which is best suited or best fit for on basis my skills, etc., available in the organization. As soon as I say hi, the system comes back with this, that yes, you want me to recommend a role, or you want me to recommend a training, or you want some matching jobs for you. I just wanted the help in terms of recommend a new role for the profile which I am holding, the skill set I am having. So based on that, system has shown me two options saying that senior director, and the other one is also visible, also there for me. So I can see that compatibility wise, or the skill matching perspective, the senior director is more suited to me, and I am interested in than the other one. So I am interested in senior director role. I just show my interest directly on the chat, and system is identifying this information or getting this information from my profile, etc., and showing me that this compatibility is there. But if I wish to add this to my career of interest, so I definitely want that I should be added, this role should be added in my role, in my career of interest, so that I can proceed further. So although I'm just saying add to career of interest, system is adding this career of interest or profile role in my system directly. So I'm not going to the system and then adding this through my login, etc. So that means while I'm connected on the chatbot, the system is taking action and getting me answers to all my queries, and also taking actions on my behalf. So now the role has been added. What next for me? I just wanted find matching. So I also wanted, if any find, I want find matching jobs, if there are further jobs available. So I say find matching jobs. So system will show me there are no job openings or matching my career of interest. So it's also asking me what is the what can I do further. So I want to understand, okay, if there are no jobs, so can you help me with some kind of can you help me with the training? So I wanted recommend a training. So as soon as I say that recommend, okay, it's as soon as I say this, so it shows me that these are the jobs which are available. I actually apply for this particular job, and once I apply, system actually makes me marks me interested for that particular position over there. And now at the same time, I also wanted, while I'm applying for this particular position, who is the right mentor for me, so that the person who could mentor me and then give me guidance what next for me. So I just wanted the mentor who could help me with the information. So I say that, shall I recommend mentors? I say yes. If I say yes, system comes back with some options matching my interest in that role. There are two mentors who are available here. I can pick up one of them and say that I want to send my request to this person for my mentorship. So as soon as I do that, system says that this mentor, the request has been initiated. So may I help you with anything? So that means I have been interacting with bot, and system is going to going to my profile, checking the information through different systems from career development, etc., and my profile, and fetching that information, and also posting those information and enrolling me for those specific tasks. So this way, artificial intelligence is helping me end to end in all my HR processes, be it, I would say that employee experience, candidate experience, or manager experience. But what next for HR? What is for HR? So HR also, there are it could add value. So artificial intelligence can add value for HR in terms of giving them this kind of experience. So assuming that I have got, so I want to interact with people, how many vacations, I want to understand how many leaves the person has got. So system gives me this answer that there are 2 weeks. I further ask, how about the other candidate? I will get the other leave balance. Similarly, I can keep asking question, what are the popular healthcare plans? System keep giving me that these are the popular plans. I can also see that certain links are there. I can check the information further, and so on. This way I can keep interacting like being a HR guy, and then I will keep getting all my answers and I can ask question in which group, what is the average tenure of our software developer. System gives me all this information. So that means it is helping not only to employee, it is helping to HR, manager, candidate, and everybody in the organization. And if we conclude, I would say that it is adding value to HR and taking the HR to the next level and helping them improve productivity and also improve the retention in the organization. I think that's it from my side. Thank you.
Great, Neeraj. We still have a couple of minutes, so I'll take this opportunity to post there are many questions that have come, but I'll just pick up one or two questions. And so let's go ahead with the first question, which is the audience says this is very useful. Do you see larger organizations using this model for candidate experience as well?
Yeah. So I can speak and he could
hear, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah. So obviously, so these are the experiences, not only for, I would say, the smaller organization, including, I would say that any kind of organization who has got the data, because it all depends on the information and the system which is available in the organization. If you have a robust system, then this kind of candidate matching, etc., you can use it for scanning, reading, and evaluating candidate, and it will give you the better result. So there are like Oracle is one of them who actually delivers the better matching and eliminating all those, I would say that, unrelevant profiles for the organizations.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neeraj. This has been a very interesting session. We've learned a lot, and I'm sure there are many people out there who have a lot of questions that they want to ask you. So I'll request all the audience, and of course, Neeraj, you as well, to move on to the networking zone right away, so that the interaction continues and the conversation continues. So thank you once again, Neeraj. It has been a pleasure having you on board. And before everybody logs on, please note down the secret code for this session, and that is hashtag AITransF9. So that's hashtag AIT as in Tango, RANSF9, numeric 9. So do visit our partner booths in the exhibition area, chat with them, strengthen your position on the leaderboard. And the next session will begin in the next 20 minutes. And the next session would be on thriving in a disrupted world, managing workforce of the future. Till then, happy learning. And thank you, Neeraj, once again.
So
See you soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.